Hey everybody, welcome back to Nico Brothers Part 2 for Gastonia Walk Around, where we said we're going to check out a $200,000 car, and here we go, guys. Dang, 2024 Ferrari. Just in the middle of the yard at Copart, you know, just hanging around like, you know, it's just another casual day, no big deal. But man, this thing is definitely the worth price of a house, a good sized mortgage nowadays. We've got some rear end damage. It is a future sale, so it's still working on it. It's going to be for sale soon, so we're not going to be able to find out the going price just yet. But man, so nice. Definitely worth checking out since we're here. Woo, brand new. A little bit of rear end damage going on. They said there's a lot of parts inside the shop that they have, but I'm not going to untape it. Like I said, it's a future sale, but definitely got some damage. You could already see the metal kind of bending, so it kind of pierced it, pushed it in, buckled. There's a hole which is not supposed to be there. I'm sure parts are very expensive, and it's still going to go for a lot. These don't go cheap, 100%. I mean, who knows? Go overseas, they figure out the title stuff for themselves, and they don't even care. But we are still going to check it out. Ooh, we got power. Ooh, oh yeah, so nice. Still has a new car smell too. Ferrari. Oh. Wow. Should we start it? I think it's the right thing to do. You know, we got to test it out just in case we want to buy it. Sheesh, out of my tax bracket, but you know, why not? Engine start? No way. What is that? Ooh, you started with the steering wheel. Very nice. We're not gonna run it for long. That's okay. I'm not trying to mess anything up here, but that sounds very nice. Just in case a coolant leak or something like that. But yeah, it started right up, guys. I mean, that is so weird. It's a touchscreen steering wheel. What is that? Different race modes? I kind of like it. So it's like a shifting knob. You get a physical, you know, sport mode kind of thing. Track mode, race mode. Sheesh. So sad it got rear-ended, but stuff happens even to the very nice cars too. Carbon fiber with the suede, red stitching everywhere. Very nice. I wouldn't expect anything less from Ferrari. What is this? Manual mode, automatic, paddle shifters, of course, giant carbon fiber paddle shifters. This would be nice, guys. Definitely dreams. I don't know if it's in my budget for this round, but one day. Make sure you like and subscribe and increase our budget to Ferrari money. That'd be fantastic. Ugh. Oh, man. It's funny. It's like all the older people have Ferraris, but it's hard to get in and out. Definitely low to the ground. A little bit of rear end damage. Man, check out the size of these rear tires, though. Sheesh. Ceramic rotors, huge dual brakes, Brembo. I mean, so nice. That alone is probably like $8,000. Who knows? Beautiful. One day, I don't think we rebuilt the Ferrari yet on our channel. I don't think we're going to start with a 2024 Ferrari, not going to lie. But that is gorgeous. Alright guys, checking out this 2025 Big Tex trailer. Unfortunately, my $675 bid was outbid. Dang. But it's pretty interesting that the lot number and the sticker's different. This is maybe an older one or something, because the last three are supposed to be 755, but this one says 095. But if you look at the pictures, that's what's happening. So I'm really confused what's going on here, but sweet trailer, really nice. This is a heavy duty, but man, I think the whole thing shifted over. If you're looking at it, check this thing out. It's supposed to be straight, but something happened. This whole frame got twisted. Jeez, something's going on, but I mean, you know, I can work with that. A little banana. That's okay. It'll still do what it needs to be doing. Pretty crazy. So it is kind of weird about the lot number, but you know, there's so much stuff going on. This is it. This is the trailer. It's playing right now. Join the auction. It's number 876. This style of trailer hitch, I don't know what the benefits are. I guess it's just easier to hook up kind of thing, but current bid is scrolling. We've still got a while. Usually trailers play at the end, but definitely nice trailer. I don't know what draws me to more trailers. It's like maybe it's enough, but this one, wow, what a banana. That's crazy. Got hit from the side pretty good. Big Tex is definitely one of the most popular trailer brands in the US for hauling cars, equipment, even tiny homes. Retail is $11,000 on these, so this one's probably gonna go for a lot cheaper having that frame damage. Currently, probably, like I said, I got outbid for 600 bucks, so it's probably like at $700 right now, but still got those big old axles on there. This is the impact right here, guys. You can definitely tell. Hit it and bent it. I mean, this thing's pretty tough. I mean, if this is the only damage it did, but it just, you know, cracked the wood and just transferred all the way over, that's hard to do. You must have had something heavy on it, kind of keeping it stationary, and then hit it and just banana it. All we gotta do is put some heavy on it, hit the other side, and push it back. Pretty cool. I don't know. Like I said, it's playing right now. Still a whole lot of metal. It's probably gonna go for like, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000. We'll see. Stay tuned and we'll find out. All right, guys, checking out this 2018 Forest River camper. I actually really want it, but it's playing in a little bit of time, so the auction's running. It says 60 minutes, so plenty of time. That's like days. So we're gonna check it out. Current bid is $3,000. Hey, we came with the truck. We're ready to pull this thing home if it's nice. We'll see. Current, like I said, $3,000. If I get it for around that price, shoot, we're taking this camper home. Salvaged out to roof damage, so we definitely need to try to get up there somehow. They're not keen on us climbing on roofs too much, which I get it. You know, it's kind of tripping hazard, so we're not gonna get up there too much, but just at least to visual aid. If not, we got a drone. We'll fly over there, we'll figure it out and check out that damage. But we definitely have to see the inside, outside, and see if this is worth taking home. Definitely got some tree damage right there on top, hitting it. I see some more damage on the side, but this thing is a 30-footer, which is pretty sweet. Nice big slide on it. It sleeps 6 to 8 people. They retail for about $14,000. I mean, being a salvage title, obviously we have to go a little less than that, probably half of that. But Forest River is the #1 RV maker in America, so it's a very well-known brand. But we'll see how it goes. We'll just have to see how much that roof damage is fixable or not. I mean, it's way easier to work on a roof than an engine, I think. But it'd be a perfect little tiny home rental or something. I mean, buy it cheap, fix the roof, make it to Airbnb. Good to go. Definitely a potential money maker here. I don't know, guys. It looked kind of bad in pictures, and sheesh. If you could see that from the outside, imagine what's happening on the inside. I mean, that impact, something must have fell hard on it and all the way down. I was excited from the front, but looking from the side, not that excited anymore. Not that excited. It could still be a good potential, but dang. I like the whole metal, honestly. It's nice. It's better than just plastic, but wow, that's gonna be a repair. So I'm kind of curious the inside. Already at $3,000. Screen door. They put plexiglass instead. That's homemade. That's pretty cool. I kind of like it though. A little silicone and little plastic sheets. People are creative. That's nice. Okay, let's go. Oh, wow. Okay, check this out, guys. Like I said, the inside, look straight up top, guys. Here, more than right. Yeah, there it is. I don't know. I would say this is a parts camper. The whole roof, all around, from the front all the way to the rear, because we know towards the refrigerator there's some more damage going on there too. You got some good parts, interior, couches, slides, you know. I would use this for something else, but man, that roof like that, destroyed. And then, like I said, I can see daylight from over here. You're not supposed to see light peeking out like that, so. No, I was excited. Good potential. But I think I'm already over my max budget because, like I said, they're $14,000, you know, on the market, clean title, no issues wrong with her. Now, if you're looking at 3, by the time you get it home, you're at 5, and that's if nobody bids against you, plus all that work and time and labor. Looking at least $3,000. I mean, whatever, you know, if you're doing all the work yourself, so you're at 10,000, 8,000, that's a lot. I don't see the profit. I know there's a lot less campers going on right now. So before, last time we were here, hundreds of campers. I've never seen so many, and we're down to a handful. I think there's like 3 or 4 playing today, which is crazy, but it's okay. You got to wait. You can't just be like, I want this now kind of thing. You just kind of feel out the market, see what's going on, and just got to play it by ear and don't overbid. I think this one seen better days. I love the layout. It's pretty sweet. 2 doors, bunk beds. If it just didn't have a giant hole in the roof, it'd be just fine. But let's keep going, guys. I don't think this one is for us. All right, guys, there's another camper playing right here. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because I checked the history in Auto A Stat, and this camper played 70 times. Sheesh, they bought it for like 4 and they're trying to get 14 out of it, and whatever, you know, each their own. They could try, but I looked at the pictures. It looked bad inside. Like, there was water damage like crazy. If it looks bad in pictures, really bad, then it's probably really bad in real life. So I'm not even gonna waste my time. Like I said, 70 times. They're really trying to get top dollar out of it, and I'm not interested. So it's good to do your history and your research and check it out. Like I said, Auto A Stat. We'll leave a link down below. That's what we use. Been using it for years, and it's definitely saved me thousands of dollars. There's a tree growing inside a camper, guys. Sheesh, I don't know what kind of plant that is, but hopefully nothing bad. So these are the leftovers from the hurricane about a year ago. Dang, still kind of going through it, and you know, by the time I get the title work and stuff, it's a process, but man, so much more space here. Who knows? All right, guys, the journey continues, trying to find ourselves a brand new, fresh off the lot with the new car smell, Toyota Highlander. All right, guys, something a little different, but something a little newer. Check out this 2025 Toyota Highlander. I kind of like the new style. It's more sleek, not as big as the Highlanders. I feel like a little more compact, kind of like a RAV4 mixed hybrid, but this thing is a hybrid. I think it's kind of cool that it only has 249 miles on it. Like I said, brand new. I mean, they retail for like 50K, current bid's like 7K, which is gonna go up soon because it's playing today, but let's check out the damage. I think you're gonna be surprised how much they go for. I think overseas people try to get them and stuff, so it's really hard to pick up a Toyota for some reason because they're well made, they keep their value, and for some reason, even wrecked, they still go for a good bit. But who knows, I might be wrong, and it might go for $8 grand and you get yourself a steal deal. So let's check out what's going on, pop the hood, check out the damage. Man, I wonder what happened. They ripped off that fender, huh? Sheesh. Look at that, though. That's nice. They Ziploc baggied the connections and stuff because it's brand new. So that's really nice. They're very thoughtful of them. What the? What's really not thoughtful is a tire sitting on the brand new leather. That passenger called a shotgun. They shouldn't have, that's for sure. Not something you see every day. A tire sitting in the front seat. Happens. Rear bumper zip tied. This is the front bumper? No, this is the rear bumper. Oh man, we got more damage in the back. Quarter panel. Oh. XLE, so that's pretty nice. Not the top, but not the, worst. So another spare tire, which is visible because the rear bumper is removed. I love the pearl white. Very nice color. That side isn't too bad. So it's more mainly just the passenger and the rear. It's a nice leather. Unfortunately, that light brown gets dirty very easily and it can't sustain a tire on it. Third row seating. This is a nice SUV. This is very nice. Something I would like for sure. Let's pop that hood. Like I said, still got that new car smell. Basically a brand new car. Drove it off the lot. And that's it. Stuff happens. Got a new car smell in the engine bay. Wow. Got the hybrid system going on, so it's probably really good gas mileage. Little 4-cylinder, so good on gas already, and then plus the hybrid system, so pretty cool. Engine start, but no power. We can fix that. The front end looks fine, the radiators, everything like that, still have good fluid. It's just hard to start a hybrid because they're a little more complicated, I would say. There we go. So we have to find out where we can put power to it. All right, guys, like I said, sometimes they just have it right here as the positive power, so that's what we have to clamp right there. Let's see what this thing does. Should be fine. I don't see why it wouldn't start, honestly. being brand new, just got some rear end damage. But then again, I've been surprised before, so. There it goes. I guess we're on. Being a hybrid, it's not even going to turn on the engine until later, but there it goes. Gave a little bit of gas. So quiet. Sounds like an EV. Tires really throwing off my new car smell. But yeah, 249 miles on it. Very nice. Kind of what I expected. Very nice. I mean, check engine lights on, obviously. There's a lot of little systems. Sometimes you throw one thing off and then it's just a accumulation of things going on. Two-wheel drive engaged, so it's all-wheel drive, but it could go both ways. Pretty sweet. Let's see that final price, how much it goes for. Definitely before my time. Sheesh. All right, guys, check out this 2023 Tesla Model 3. Definitely pretty cool. It's got the dual motor in it. Nice EV. This is crazy fast. 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. This Model 3 is the best-selling EV in the world. This model right here, they retail for $32,000. Current bid, $4,000. Big question, is the battery safe after this crash, though? Or does it still have a bunch of issues? Definitely a gamble with EVs, but that's why we're here checking it out. Ivan's already got personally 2 of them, and he loves them. So he sold one, got the other one. This looks like a fender bender. Look at that, a little bit of the headlight. Not too much. Obviously our gap is off, but that's fine. As long as the door's good. That looks great. I like the color. It's like a gray, black. Very nice. Let's see if it's got power. Oh yeah, playing really soon. Very nice, very clean, just a nice big tablet in the front, simple but yet cool. Got the cameras all around. Very nice. I like it. Let's see if we could pop that trunk, and see if there's some damage over there that's hidden. It's hard to tell with all the plastics, but it's nice that the plastics are still clipped in and where they belong. So just literally bumper, fender, headlight, maybe a couple brackets here and there. Not too bad at all. Probably some suspension damage as well. A little curb rash, but at least the tire's there where it belongs. So I think it's pretty cool. They're saying that the price on Teslas are going down and should be able to go for really cheap. So let's see if that saying is true and see how much this thing goes for at the end. Woo. Wow, guys, oh, check this out. Man, this thing is looking clean. Wow, Belvedere Plymouth. Very nice. A little bit of rear end damage, you know. But wow, what great condition. This looks like a show car. Somebody definitely put a lot of time and money to restore this because this isn't naturally happening. Definitely a classic Mustang, muscle car right here. It's got some racing wheels in the back. Woo! This is nice. So 1966 Plymouth Belvedere, pretty cool. Usually they come with a little V8 small block, which is still pretty nice, but then people swap it out. 3-speed manual or a 4-speed manual, really just depends. Pretty crazy that back in the day, the retail price for one of these, a whopping $2,500. So pretty cool to have a car like that for $2,000, I think. Man, definitely sweet. we have to definitely pop the hood and see what's going on, because somebody either restored it or put a lot of work and time into this one, for sure. So if it's got a 426 Hemi Belvedere, if they're actually the real one, it would go for more than $100,000 in the auction. But you have to make sure it's the right VIN number, things like that. A lot of people just kind of make a remake, a copy of it. Well, they go for about $30,000. But man, this thing is definitely pretty cool. I could see myself driving this around. It might not have any Bluetooth or fancy speakers, nothing like that, but it'll be a fun Sunday car, that's for sure. Wow, look at that interior. Let's see if we can pop the hood. Yeah, just have to basically check the VIN number and stuff, but everything looks authentic and original. Wow. Let's see what she sounds like. Ooh, we got power. No way. It almost started. It's been sitting for a little bit. Let's do it again. She's alive. Dang. That's pretty sick, not gonna lie. Wow. Cloth top, pull knobs. This is sweet. I think this is my turning signal right here, or a little floor pedal, floor button, hazards or something like that. I don't remember. But look at the miles, guys. Dang, that's insane. Almost 1 million miles on this bad boy. Sheesh. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Oh, we can fix this. Imagine driving around with 1 million miles on it. They don't build them like they used to, that's for sure. That's cool. Hey, I got the one part. Where's the second part? There it is. Dang. Cool, guys. I mean, wow, that looks authentic. Nice little V8 small block. I'm pretty sure, I'm not an expert on the older vehicles, but it looks original. Nothing too crazy, but at the same time, a lot of fun. I mean, dang. A little bit of work done to it, probably to keep it going, because I remember our Mustang that we had, it kept stalling out, carburetor issues, all that fun stuff, but this is nice. All right, guys, so pretty cool. So this is also a future sale. We started with that Ferrari, which is gonna be future, and this one also is on our watch list, because I think that's pretty sweet. Currently, there's no bid on it, because like I said, it's not playing just yet. You gotta wait till it gets a little closer, but definitely check out some cool rides, some big things, small things, all sorts of stuff. So thanks for joining us in part 2, Gastonia Walk Around. Make sure you guys are subscribed, because we do have projects back at home that we're gonna start rebuilding. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and we'll catch you guys next time.